Generic greetings and welcome to Construction Plus Prison Architect Alpha 23 episode 15. In the previous episode we laid a lot of foundation. Hell of a lot of foundation. We got all of this laid, all of this laid, and all of this laid. And we also started populating the cells. As you can see, we have all of this planned off. Let me just speed up to max speed so the workers can get on with that. In this episode, we will be getting some high-risk prisoners and see, basically how they fit in. We'll just see how they actually fit in this entire system. I have a feeling things should be okay. However, you never know with high-risk prisoners. They are a bit of a wild card when it comes to this game. So, as I said, we'll see. First things first, I need to go around this yard. I need to go to Objects and to Large Jail Door and shove a large jail door up the top and bottom and then the left and right. You also need to go to Utilities and then Door Control, the servos. Shove some servos in here because this... Oh, that's in the wrong place. We'll put it there. And then there we go, and that'll be the same controller as is controlling these doors here. As you can see, we've got these 6 doors just slammed shut, and we'll be using the same controller to control them doors as well, so it'll be the same sort of time. People have asked what we're going to put inside this. I am not sure. I'm thinking maybe benches, but we'll see. We'll see what we have in there. I think I might put some lights, actually, because it's a bit large, but again, we'll see what happens there. So we're generally progressing on okay. We've got 28,496 generic credits. We're getting 11 grand a day, which is not bad. We've got more guards than we actually really need because we've got 40 guards and we've only got 85 prisoners. So that's, you know, only what, that's nearly one guard for every 2 prisoners. So it's a lot higher than normal. I think Alcatraz had 1 guard for every 3 cons or 1 guard for every 4 cons, and then normal prisons had like 7 or 8 or something for every one. So yeah, we're actually outdoing that, which is a bit weird. So I don't think I'm going to get any more. The reason I've done it is because of the shakedowns. When I do shakedowns, it takes quite a while. It takes probably 6 hours, so I do it at 12 o'clock and go to 6 because obviously that's at the night time, so it doesn't really interfere with the running of the prison because the doors won't have to open and close and that sort of thing. But it does take a while, so I've hired more just to get on with that. Actually, we've only got 30 roaming around. There's another 10 guards just sort of sitting at consoles or on patrol routes and such. But anyway, as you can see, these guys are wandering about and sorting that out. I'm just going to go to this CCTV camera and dismantle it. I'm going to do the same to that one up there. And then what I will do is put it up here. So I think I'll go to our utilities and then to CCTV. And then we'll put one there and then one there. And then one down here. And then one pointing up as well. Now, I know the other ones haven't been dismantled yet, so I've actually just bought another 4. But it doesn't matter because them CCTV cameras will be going in the back here. So they'll all come in handy at some point. As I mentioned in the previous episode, these doors will be staying closed like that as standard. They'll only open when people come up to them and want to pass them, and obviously they're automated via the very, very large and what I thought was originally redundant door control system. I thought I'd overdone it, but it's actually turning out quite well. It's about the right size for what we're doing now. Obviously, CCTV, the cameras and such. So they're door control systems, but there's the CCTV monitors. CCTV monitors, you can only really have 8 cameras connected. Any more than that and it will cycle through. Not that that's a big problem, but I like I like it as if, you know, basically the entire network of CCTV actually, you know, active at one time instead of cycling around. That's my just personal way of just how I prefer it. Anyway, let's just have a quick look over here, and good grief, there is no frame rate to this thing whatsoever. We need to go electrical cable. I need to run a little bit of cable around the place, so let's run some cable into here. And then we need to go down to there, and then into there, and then into there, and then that'll power all of that up there. Obviously, we need to do the opposite bit here as well, so we're just going to run it, hang on, across there, and then I think that should do it nicely. There we go. Nice and all done. Right, it's what time is it now? Just past 1 o'clock there, so we're going to go to work time. As you can see, prisoners working hard over there. Lots of Lots of progress there, lots of stuff getting done, lots of license plates getting made, and generally lots of money getting made. Let's have a look at our reports and then to valuation here, and we can see that I have earned... Can't see. Hang on. Where's it from? That's the better one. Finance. We are earning... Exports. 2 grand. Not much. Actually, not a lot of money, that. Not a lot of money. There's a face in game. There you go. Pab. Petite Machine. Herring. Pretty sure we've seen him before. Yeah. Well, there's another one. Alexander Xander Henderson. Saw him as well before. But yes, we've not got a lot of money coming in from that system. But, you know, there's enough. I think there is enough. Let's just check our reports here. I need to check my needs. The alcohol and drug needs are around about the same, so that's okay. We don't need to... Well, it's not okay. We need to reduce it as much as possible, you understand, but it's not at a critical level at the moment. We've got 4 people interested in the carpentry apprenticeship. The general education qualification, someone's interested, so we are going to start that because we have to have a certain amount of people pass the... 5 prisoners pass the general education qualification, so we need 5 prisoners to actually do that. So, yes, we'll see what happens there. We need to just go, I think I'll reschedule all the programs. There we go. What else do I need to do? I don't think I need to do anything, really. A lot of people are passing the workshop safety induction, which is interesting because we've actually got 46 finished, 27 passed, which is a 28% pass rate, which is quite good, actually. But obviously, we can only have 20 people working in that one area at one time, so it's sort of redundant at the moment. Once we get this up, which is obviously another work area, then that'll be all good. A lot of people were interested in the kitchen health and safety, or kitchen safety and hygiene. You can call it health and safety, whatever you want to call it. But it's a lot of people interested in that, but we're not going to do it. We're not, as you can see, 5 people finished and 5 have passed. 100% pass rate, very easy to pass that by the look of it. But I'm just not bothered about that. I'm not really bothered about having prisoners inside that area. So yeah, I'm not bothered about having them in the kitchen. What if we start the behavioural therapy and the drug addiction stuff? Are they going to bother with it and the Alcoholics Anonymous? No, none of them are wanting to bother with that again. So we'll stop the Alcoholics. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Pharmacological. Stop all that. There we go. Stop all of that. There we go. Job done. Right. So, I guess it's eat time, so maybe they won't be going for that. I'll put the Alcoholics Anonymous up there. When is it? Next morning, is it? I'm sure that flashed up for a second there. 10 AM. I'm just going to keep that open. We'll see what happens with that. They might use it, they might not. Right, it looks like most of this has been done, which is fantastic. Let me just power up the CCTV over there. Now, obviously, we need to run the cabling for this other one as well. So we'll run it right along and then up. And that'll power the rest of the CCTV there. And then, obviously, if we wanted to... I was going to say join these up here, but we've actually got them coming out there, so that's fine. Right, so most of that is done. Let's just go to our reports and then prisoners and open up our high-risk intake. There we go. 21 prisoners arriving in the morn, which is a lot more than I wanted, but actually I'm glad it's given me a lot. I was hoping it wasn't going to give me the 8. Sometimes it gives you 16s and such, but yeah, 21 prisoners. That's not bad at all, because that means we're going to get a lot more money, and it makes things just a little bit more interesting, doesn't it? As you can see, I'm putting all the doors on this thing, because that's something that we definitely need to do. Hang on, that's just lagging out a bit. There we go. Doing a bit of autosave there. And there's that done. Let's just check our... Yeah, there we go. We've got our door servos on there. Just need to go to our connection and make sure it is connected. It is, yes. Right, CCTV. Let's go. Oh, good grief. Look at this. This wire system kills my computer. Door control system. That's CCTV. These ones. So that one at the back there. That can connect up to that. There we go. That can connect up to that. That one can connect up to that. There we go. The one behind it. That one too. Oh, they haven't even put the other ones in yet. Oh well, alas. Right, we'll close that. And we'll get some sort of decent frame rate. There we go. Right, so the guards are going to... Actually, not the guards. The workmen should be running around and fixing this up. What we haven't got, and I've just sort of remembered, is the shower, which is something we need to get put in. Not for tomorrow morning, because it's actually shower after the prisoners turn up, so we don't really need to worry about having the shower for tomorrow morning, but we do need to worry about having it for the following day. I'm just ordering the walls. I'm also going to do a bit of a shakedown here. There we go. And we'll search the prison for some contraband. Straight away we found a saw. And... oh no. We found a saw over there. And we found a item around here as well. So we've definitely found something. Oh, there's some liquor. Bit of moonshine. Bit of hooch. Whatever you would like to call that. An alcoholic beverage of some kind. So, we're going to just search the entire prison, toss the cells, all of that sort of thing, get that all done. 477 places to actually search. Let's just have a quick look at contraband, and this really does kill the machine. Here we go. So we got for 24 hours. That's not too bad. All time. Ah, look at that. That's mental. Look at all the spoons that they try to nick. They just go, yep, I'm going to steal everything. And apparently they're trying to sneak stuff in. Looks like the dogs are doing their job because all the cigarettes and all of the drugs and basically anything that's classed as smelly, the dogs are actually detecting it, finding it, and giving it to us and going, there you go, there you go, I found it. Because obviously the dogs are a bit of an addict. Right, so it looks like they're searching the cables as well. That's interesting. Let me just get some benches up and running. I'm going to put 2 benches like that. There we go. That was my intention to do that. I wonder where the rest of the workmen are. I'm guessing they're stuck at a fence somewhere. Hang on, they'll be stuck at a gate. No, they're wandering around. They're just getting on with their daily business and unloading things. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of these stacks with ingredients and such. They should probably sort that out. I think it's a bit of a case of alpha game is alpha on that one. Anyway, we've almost finished our shakedown. As you can see, danger level is increasing. 45 prisoners plus have said that they've been unnecessarily searched recently. That's fair comment, well made, I guess. 14 prisoners are suppressed, nice and compliant there, and 2 punishments have been handed out. Obviously, we're going to hand out even more punishments as well. And in 2 hours, 40 minutes, we are going to receive a big batch of high-risk prisoners, which is why I'm trying to get all of these cell blocks sorted as soon as I can. There you go. All these are now actually saying that they're a proper cell. You can see the marks are disappearing there. All of the exclamation marks saying it's not valid. Putting the doors on that. That's fantastic. They can just continue on with that if they would be so kind. I was going to have these doors here on the automatic servo like that one is. I think I will. I think I'm going to change the servo. So let's just go to our... Actually, do we finish the... I'll wait until this is finished first because it'll be a little easier. We've only got one more place to search and it's apparently there in the middle of nowhere. So we're just going to turn that off. There we go. So we've searched the entire prison. No tunnels as far as I can see. As always, let's just have a quick chizzy check. And no, everything's fine there. So we're just going to go to utilities, connect, and then we're going to remove the connection on that one and that one and that one. Actually, we can't. What we need to do is have it from... Oh god, it's too confusing to actually see. It's that one there. So that one goes to that one. There we go. And then that one... Hang on. That one goes to that one. And the final one, that one to that one there. Now, before you say it, yes, I know that the... Why have they not put them in yet? They're still messing around over there. Still haven't put them in there. Don't know what the workmen are doing. Not working, I'm guessing. I know I've got these doors now connected up to 2 things. I've got them connected up to the automated door control and the manual... Sorry, the automated door control and the timed door control. There's a reason for that, because to remove one of them, I would have to cancel the entire stack on one of them door controls, which means I'm going to have to redo them all. That's not happening. That ain't happening. Not at all. Right, let's go to deployment, and we're going to go to MexSec only. We're going to set that and that as MexSec only there, and there you go. And then this one is medium sec only. Oh, that's MexSec still. Medium sec only. I think I've just turfed out 1 million prisoners. Probably have, yeah, they're all going to disappear there. This one is also medium sec only. There we go. I don't want any prisoners that are not medium sec in there. Even cleaning, right? Even cleaning in there. There we go. Fantastic. So all of the high-risk prisoners are going around to here. Let's just go to staff. And actually, no, we don't need to hire any more staff. We just need to go to deployment and then guard patrols. And we're going to set up a guard patrol going from there all the way to the end there and then back down. We'll set up 1 and then we're going to do it again. We'll set up 2. So we're going to have 2 guards patrolling around this area here. Obviously, we'll put CCTV cameras in as well and we'll do the full lot there. Hang on, is that guard? Is that guard patrol? Oh no, I was going to say I thought the guard patrol was through the wall there, but it's not. Right. As you can see, everybody is in here. Got several prisoners in. Looks like we've gotten a lot more money now. 16,195. We've actually got 104 prisoners of a maximum of 125. So we'll keep our intake up, and we're actually going to receive another 23 prisoners in the morn, which will actually take us over what we will be able to handle, which is problematic because these here are the only holding cells I've got. So we're going to have to think about that one. Because they are, as I said, the only holding cells we've got. Anyone due for release? No, none. Okay, that's quite worrying, actually. I don't know where I'm going to put them prisoners. I'll have to have a little think after I've done this shower. And I'm not too sure what the rest of my workmen are doing. Looks like, oh, they're laying some cable there. That's fine. Right, so just putting all the shower heads in, as you can see. And then I need to put some drains in, because I currently haven't got any at all. So we'll have drains, and we'll put drains in there, and then there, basically a square at each end, and we'll put them there and there. And then finally at the end, like so. There we go. That should do the job. That should be okay. Let's go to our objects, and then to a... I think what we're going to do is put in a bit of the old metal detector. Now, wherever I put it on the other side, it's at the bottom bit, yeah, so it's there and there. Now, obviously, that's quite important, this metal detector, because... There we go. We need to get that plugged in, because I know that high-risk prisoners are typically tea leaves and will happily steal anything and everything. If it's not nailed down, they will steal it. If it is nailed down, they will still try to steal it. So, yes, not great. We've only got 3 grants to do, and arguably we are getting close to 2 of them. The Education Reform Programme, we've got 86% on have 15 prisoners pass the Foundation Education course, and the other one, which is 5 prisoners pass the General Education course, we haven't got any, well, we haven't got any percentage on that, we haven't even started it. Although, I believe we did start, no, we did start it, didn't we? Let's have a quick look at our policy here. No, it's our programs. Yeah, General Education Qualification. We are actually doing... We've got 2 prisoners doing that. That's very good. I'm happy about that. That's fantastic. That's great. So we might even get that sorted. And that's 40 grand that we get off that one bit. So that's a lot of money. It's a lot of bread, that one. So hopefully we can get that sorted in the next maybe 2 or 3 episodes. That guy's obviously just done something a bit naughty. Because he was wandering... He's just wandering around there. I'm just going to search prisoner. Because he's up to no good, I think. The carpentry apprenticeship, obviously we got the first batch of money, the advanced payment straight off, and obviously we're still waiting for the rest of it, and that's produced 10 superior beds, which is currently impossible with my setup because I haven't actually got any carpentry areas. Now I could do it, I could actually make this a forest, which is what a lot of people have actually said. Why don't I make this a forestry? Well, the reason is it just doesn't fit in with the whole high risk thing. So we're going to have a forestry area over the right-hand side if we get that far. I don't think we'll have enough time to do a bit of a low-risk one. So we'll see how far we get. As always, it's a rolling alpha, so I'll... God, what are the workmen doing? Seriously, what are they doing? They seem to be wandering around and doing nothing. I'm going to hire some. There's another 5 workmen now. Get on with tasks, please, because I need this shower done, like post-haste. But yes, the whole workshop thing, I'm not really gonna bother with it, and I don't think I'll get onto doing the low risk stuff because we were doing a rolling alpha, so everything has to be done within the 1 month alpha as always, because I don't like rolling over, and keep it rolling every month keeps things fresh. Anyway, who's that running past that? There's a couple of people going in here. That's fine. That guy, what's he doing? I think he's having a bit of a poo. Yeah, he's having a poo. But there's stacks of small pipes there, so he's probably not too impressed. Anyway, as you can see, we've got a lot of prisoners in here. In fact, I would imagine that we have too many prisoners. Oh, we're definitely going to get too many prisoners when more turn up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to deployment here. And I've changed these back to standard. So we can have high-risk prisoners in here. But obviously they're going to be favoured over in that one there. Or rather, I don't know. I don't think it does that. I think that MexSec only is just MexSec in that area. However, they can still be put into them cell blocks. So what I'll do, when I've got my cell blocks in, I'll know exactly how many I can have. In fact, let's have a quick look. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29 cells in here. So I've currently got prisoners 28. So that cell block's full. So any more prisoners that I get will actually be normal risk. I'm going to open up my normal risk intake because it means that all but one prisoner, really, will be normal risk. Actually, that's wrong because we're actually going to go over our max allowance. So we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens. Anyway, it looks like the workmen have almost finished putting this in, which is very, very good. Let's just plumb it in by actually running some pipe along here and then across there to the end zone there. And I'm going to follow that same thing into there. And then I want to run pipe straight up either side. Now, I hope that that'll actually fit in. Like, I hope that that's not too big a distance. Now, small pipe normally, well, it's supposed to go it's supposed to go what was it, it's like 15 or something, but it actually has always gone 39. So we'll see what happens with that one. Nice sip of beverage there. Right, I think we will leave it there. We've got a lot of high-risk prisoners turned up, which is good. Next episode, we will get some medium-risk prisoners, and then I think we will crack on with the workshop, and we get that in as fast as we can, get them in there, and get some more work in. We might be able to build that in one shot as well. 34 grand? Maybe not. We'll have to do another full day, probably. But we'll see. We'll see how we go with that one. As always, comments in the comments, and we can go from there. Thank you very much for watching, and generic partings.